Okay guys, now that we've got the mounting bracket attached to our new CDM with the auxiliary cord, it's time to put it in the truck. And we're also going to be putting in the cassette player, and the bezel of the cassette player. So, first things first, let's go ahead and put the cassette player in. Cassette player, of course, goes right here, and the little cord in the cassette player will just go down the back, come down here and connect to the CDM. And since there's kind of a lot of space in there, there's not really a bracket anymore for the cassette player. It kind of got taken out with my CD player. I'm just going to support it with some foam. So yeah, so let me go ahead and just put that in. Okay, now I've kind of got the cassette player in there. It's supported by a little bit of foam at the back, pushing it forward just a little bit. We put the bezel on, and the bezel's real easy. You'll look up, you'll see these two little, oops, yeah, there you go, you'll see these, dang it. If you look up in the top left, you'll see the two little slots for these pieces to go into, and they just fit in up in there. And then you have these clips down here, which it will just snap into right here. And that's it. So let's go ahead and put that in. Kind of gotta snap it in just a little bit. There we go. And you just kind of, boom. There we go. And we got our bezel on. And we got our cassette player in. And the wire is hanging down right here. This is the wire. And we'll just plug that into the CDM right now. Okay, moving on to the CDM now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plug all these wires up here into the CDM. And then once we get that done, we're going to screw the bracket. The bracket screws in right over here, up above the plate. See right there. That's where it screws in at. And then there's another bracket right here where it screws in yet. Hold on. Get focused. There we go. But it's currently being used by zip ties. So probably I'm just on mine. I'm going to screw it in right there. And then on this bracket up here, I'm just going to zip tie it. But yeah, so this part right here will screw into up there. Hold on, let me zoom out. So this part over here will bolt in up there, and this bottom part sits on top of that bracket right here. And yeah, so first things first, let's go ahead and start plugging her in. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start plugging in all this stuff and getting everything hooked up. This, I believe, goes on the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't fit anywhere up here. This bad boy right here goes in somewhere around here. Maybe right here. I don't know, it's a little bit trial and error. Nope. This blue guy goes right here. I know that. Blue guy goes right there. I think this black guy might go up here. Yep. Black guy goes right there. And then this guy, this is coming from the cassette player, goes on the bottom. And he goes in this one. And this white one goes in this one. So you might not be able to see me put them in, but is that one? Boom. And that should be all of them. I don't know what goes in here, but it works without it. So, yeah, and I don't really see anything here that fits in there. So, okay, now we got everything plugged in. Right here is where the antenna goes. So we're going to plug our antenna cable right into there. And we're going to go ahead, I'm going to let that hang real quick, and cut these zip ties. Because this is my auxiliary. So I can listen to my MP3 or iPod through my CDM. Make sure I cut without cutting the wires. Probably do it like this. Probably a better way. One. Oh, stabbed my dash. That's okay. And we force this up here, very carelessly, of course. And there we go. And we rest this little metal piece up here. And now, you can see we got that screw hole lined up. We put in our screw, trying to break as much stuff as possible in the process. There we go. Screws going in. Make things quicker. We pull out our screwdriver, ratcheting screwdriver. Boom. Look how quick that works. So that's screwed in up there. Now, what I'm going to do for here is I'm just going to put in a zip tie to hold it down. And that's it. And now, we should be able to put our keys in the ignition and hear music. Okay, now that we got all set up, put our keys in ignition, give it a test. Turn them on, hit power, comes in, hit seek. Oh, my headset is not showing the what station I'm on, so I just have to guess. But yep, I have music again, and a cassette player, and auxiliary. This is 100.3. I know because it's the only country station we have in the valley. Oh, how do I set a preset? Oh, okay. I see. Anyways,
how would
that's
you
it.
compare
Okay, now we're going. I got the wire ran up to the cassette player. Now we're going to check out my cheapo MP3 player. So we'll hook this in, and just hooking this in automatically kills the radio. You should be able to just plug this in right here, and there we go. Looks like rain, looks like rain, boys, looks like rain. Cloudy in the east and looks like rain. And I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill, $2 bill, lost $2 Pause. Bill. Lost all my... I have a cheap MP3 player from Walmart. But yep, cool deal. Playing MP3 through a cassette player, or actually through the CDM, but now nobody can steal my radio system anymore. Nice.